Hello everybody, finalKenpachi here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video, guys. In this video, we are going to take the new fusion, guys. We are getting new fusion on the September 30, and this is going to be fragment fusion. He's from the Ogryn tribe, legendary champion, defense type, and the force affinity. Now we are going to check his skill, but first of all, if you guys enjoy my content, please consider to sub my YouTube channel, guys, and like the video. That can help a lot. Let's jump to the skill now. His A1 skill, attack one enemy twice, has 35% chance of to decrease the cooldown of the random ally skill by 1 turn. If the ally hit their cooldown decrease, also fill their turn meter by 10%. The chance is going to be increased to 50%, guys, after you book. And to be honest, I really love skills like that. You know, it's like a Ankara A1 skill and the Padrate A1 skill. They are actually one of my favorite A1 skill in general. Let me show you that real quickly. Night Revenant Ankara A1 skill has the same percent as well. Same for the Padrate, guys, from the Sylvian Watcher. Same percent as well, by the way. So 50% after you book. That's pretty awesome skill in general. One thing here, it's saying like attack twice. So some people are thinking, oh wait, is that going to be decrease the cooldown twice? Well, I don't think so, guys, because it doesn't say each hit, right? Let's take a look to some champion, for example, Islin. He also attacked twice on the A1 skill, but as you can see on the text, it's saying each hit has a chance of to place a provoke debuff, right? For this fusion, it doesn't say anything like that for each hit. So only attack one enemy twice. So I believe that's going to provoke one time. Still very solid A1 skill. I really like it. His A2 ability, remove all debuff from all allies. Heal all allies by 15% of this champion max HP. Is a defense based, by the way, but hopefully it doesn't have a too low base HP. Also heal each ally by extra 2% for each debuff removed from them by this skill. Place a shield buff on the all ally equal to 15% on the champion max HP again, guys, not for his defense. After you book, guys, you are going to reduce the cooldown by 3 turn and increase the heal. That's actually interesting skill. Usually whenever I see AoE cleanser, guys, I also want them to place a block debuff buff after that, you know. Otherwise, especially against the Torment, guys, you are going to cleanse your debuff. Then because you are going to place a shield buff afterwards, basically it's going to make your champion freeze again, you know. This champion, actually this ability reminds me of Wither, which is, she's very solid champion, right? Like pretty crazy base HP as well, but nobody using her anymore. Her heal also similar stuff, guys. You know, like she also have a pretty awesome heal, but again she cleans as well. She's missing the block debuff as well, guys. Like, to be honest, like there is lots of great champion in the game right now. Let me give you some example. Lizardman, Phytion, you know, he have a heal with the extra heal for the each debuff remove, like the fusion champion doing, and afterwards place a block debuff, right? Block debuff is very important on your cleanse champion, right? And another champion, Alva, for example, Alva, there we go. She also will, guys, remove all debuff from all allies, then place a block debuff on them. To be honest, I want something like that, you know. Same for the Freya, I believe, right? Freya recently released it, but Freya have the same thing. Remove all debuff from all allies and then place a block debuff. Yes, all of this skill I just showed you has 3 turn cooldown, by the way, guys, like the fusion does have. And my personally interest, I prefer block debuff there. He doesn't have it. Is that make him bad? Before the read and rest of the skill, let's not judge it earlier, okay? His A3 skill has 75% chance of the increase in duration of the all enemy debuff by 1 turn. Also 75% chance of the increase the duration of the all ally buff by 1 turn. Fill the turn meter of the all allies by 20%. The chance is going to be 100% and the cooldown going to be 4 turn cooldown. First of all, why 4 turn cooldown? I don't understand that. Second of all, Plarium, can you please keep adding champion with the same skill? Increase duration of the enemy buff, debuff, actually. decreased duration of your debuff or the increased duration of your buff. Like, I'm actually very tired to see the same skill over and over again, guys. Like, recently released champion on 2024, most of them has similar ability, decrease, increase duration, and I'm so bored of that, to be honest. I don't know what you guys thinking, and I don't think this skill deserves 4 turn cooldown. It's pretty weak. Like, even this skill is 2 turn cooldown. 2 turn cooldown maybe could be useful for the some comps like weak speed on the Hydra specific comp, when you need to keep extend your duration of the buff. But I don't know. I still don't think a 4 turn cooldown is solid. At least it has to be 3 turn cooldown. Let's move to the passive skill now. It has a 2 effect. One of them is the passive effect, doesn't have the cooldown. Tormentor reduction effect used against this champion are decreased by 50%. Also feel the champion tormented by 20% whenever stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, purification, or the ship debuff placed on an ally. If there is a multiple champion on that team with that skill, this effect only activate once. And the active effect, whenever stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, purification, or the ship debuff is removed or the expires on an ally, feel they are tormented by 20%. If there is a multiple champion on the team skill, this effect will only activate once. This passive skill, guys, going to be a 2 turn cooldown after you book, as you guys can see, and they have an aura skill, all battle accuracy 60. So obviously I can say some champion thinking, oh man, this passive skill looking promising against Armanz. I'm not that optimistic like you guys thinking. First of all, Armanz can still place a stun debuff on him or the reduce to cooldown. My bad, reduce to tormentor, right? Even the decrease reduce tormentor effect by reduced by 50%, and whenever his ally got a one of the CC debuff is going to fill his tormentor by 20%, it doesn't mean he's not gonna get a stun. So if you want to use him against the Armanz, guys, you guys either need a stone skin on him, which is, let's say you have a stone skin on him, Armanz can see it, the match started, enemy Armanz got the turn, Armanz can ship you instead, instead of using his A2 skill. That can also work. The another thing you can use, you can make him resistance, but the correct meta is a resist main. I can tell you, you guys need a more than 800 resistance, which is not going to be enough against the mythical champion. And I don't think this champion, which doesn't have a revive, doesn't have a block debuff, etc, 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 worth 800 plus resistance, which is without blessing, you cannot reach that number, trust me. And yeah, 2 method not going to work against the Armanz. So how we are going to use them against the Armanz? We are not. Let's get realistic right now, guys. Like, okay, like even like perfect scenario, let's say you have a 1000 resist on him, amazing speed, then he got a turn, Armanz tried to put him how to say that, in the stun, but because we have a resistance, we also resist his decrease tormentor effect, right? So, but here's the thing, Armanz will still do that on your DPS champion, on your enemy, right? And let's say your DPS champion is like 70% tormentor, okay? Armanz stole all of them, right? And he's going to get a turn, then he's going to use the cleanse ability to cleanse your DPS champion stun debuff, right? Then all he's going to do is the fill tormentor by 20%. So your DPS champion going to be 20% tormentor after that. And while Armanz going to get the extra turn, and if he want, he doesn't need it, he's going to get another turn, he can turn your DPS championship from the A3 skill, So actually, instead of this champion as an Armanz counter, I like to talk about a little bit this champion, maybe going to make sense for you guys. Perspective. This also released recently. And let's take a look at this passive skill real quickly, guys. Active effect, actually, we are interested on this one. Whenever the champion tormentor below 20% because of the tormentor reduction effect, Armanz A2 skill, place a block debuff buff on this champion for 2 turns. Look, guys, let's try to explain the synergy between him and the Armanz. Attack enemy still all tormentor of the each target except enemies under ship debuff also places stun debuff. So he's gonna still tormentor first. Okay, Armanz still in tormentor first. then he's getting a turn. My bad, he's not getting a turn. Then his passive trigger, right? He's getting block debuff before the Armanz places a stun debuff on him. Okay, that's very important. So which means he's not gonna get a stun debuff, right? Everything is, you are gonna say like, okay, so what? Well, then he's gonna get extra turn. That makes sense. He's going to get extra turn, and he's gonna kill the Armanz or whatever on the team you want, right? That makes sense. This is making Armanz counter. Not this champion, guys. I don't think so, to be honest. This passive skill, very weak, guys. Like, very weak. Hydra wise, I'm thinking like, is there a usage for this champion on the Hydra wise? I mean, if you don't have anything else than him, not really. Maybe A3 skill going to be useful, some increased duration of the buff comp, which is 4 turn cooldown. I'm not big fan of that. And yeah. So let's talk about, is the fusion worth it? Am I going for the fusion? Etc, etc, etc. By the way, if you guys have a different opinion that I'm missing for this champion, please leave it below to the video as a comment. But here's the thing, I'm super happy about this fusion. You have no idea how happy I am. Recently we got the Thor fusion, amazing champion, right? And just right after Plarium released a Titan event. Titan event basically fusion, guys, you know. If you guys want to get all the 5-star, you guys need to open your chart, train your champion, dungeon diver, etc, 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 like a fusion. So we got a 2 fusion back to back basically. And because Thor is worth the soul, I'm actually doing both of them, right? And my account right now, guys, dry. Like, I still have a lot of resources, don't get me wrong, but I like to save my resources. And that's the perfect timing for me to save resources. This is why I'm super excited to skip 3 dungeon diver, 2 summon event, I believe 2 champion training, right? 3 enhancement event. I am super excited to skip them. Plarium, thank you so much for giving us a trash fusion, so I can easily, without worrying about anything, without feeling bad, I can skip that fusion. So this is what I'm thinking about this fusion, guys. Again, it's going to be fragment fusion. If you guys have resources, you guys also try to get that. Save it for the champion chase, save it for the CVC, or you can either exchange his fragment for the Maud if you're interested on her, which is Maud definitely way better than him. And that was it. Hopefully you guys liked the video. I see you guys on the next time. Let me know what you guys thinking about the fusion below to the video comment. Catch you guys later. Bye bye.